New research looks into people who post inspirational quotes on Facebook.
Yeah. So if you can't handle this video at its worst, you don't deserve it at its best. So I think we all have that friend on Facebook who's constantly posting these inspirational quotes. And sometimes I think...
You don't actually do that.
I don't ever do that. Sometimes I think the quotes do have some inspirational motives. Mm-hmm. And sometimes they make zero sense. And that means that person's a dumb nub. Now, published in the Journal of Judgment and Decision Making, the study quizzed participants on their opinions of pseudo-profound bullshit statements. That is a scientific term, actually.
Taken from the Children of Will Smith.
Yes. No. Such as the nonsense phrase, hidden meaning transforms unparalleled abstract beauty.
Wait a second, though. Maybe what the scientists are like, oh, I'm a scientist, I've been to the ivory tower, I understand books and stuff. They look at that and then they say that's bullshit. But maybe the stupid people actually see maybe there's so much beyond it, an entire cosmos compressed into a little bit of text.
I just think it doesn't make sense. It just looks like you put a bunch of words in a sentence.
I think it means something, but it's like when I look at like a really good painting. I understand just enough that I know something's there, but I don't know what it is, so I start to get really mad. I don't know what that means.
No, maybe that, but maybe if you like post, would you repost that?
No. All right. I'm not going to tweet it. I should tweet it and see who likes it.
And then they're the dum-dums.
Oh, no. So if you watch this video, don't like any of my tweets anymore. I'm testing you.
That's good. That's good for your
exactly.
social media there. Now, researchers then looked at other factors, including cognitive ability and ontological confusion, confusing one type of knowledge for another, and deduced the participants' intelligence levels. Now, as it turns out, people who think bullshit-sounding statements are profound are less reflective. Duh, they didn't take the time to actually think about the words in the statement. Lower in cognitive ability, for example, verbal and fluid intelligence, and are more prone to ontological...
Numeracy is the magical talent of using numbers. Yes.
And are more prone to ontological confusions and conspiratorial ideation, are more likely to hold religious and paranormal beliefs, and are more likely to endorse complementary and alternative medicine.
All those things together just basically mean it's someone who doesn't think critically.
They don't put a lot of thought. No, here's the thing: is you can be religious and you can believe in alternative medicine, still be a very or conspiracy theories, and be a very, very intelligent person. But if you're hearing things and just taking it for what it is, and all of these things come together, those things might be related with being a dum-dum.
Yeah. So I am a little bit okay, so this probably means what it says it means. This is like when you laid out the headline, this is going to be my favorite story ever. Because I'm highly critical of people, especially people online. We understand that at this point. And it does bother me when people post this like pseudo-philosophical like BS, or they post something like I was telling you before we started this video. So I think that there was an opportunity, there was a window where you could post the Marilyn Monroe quote about if you don't like me at my blah 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 or whatever. But now it basically just means I have no control over myself. I go crazy at times, and I am going to rely on Marilyn Monroe to justify my behavior today. Like, that's all the person is saying, is I don't want to have any control over my life. I'm a hot mess, so just like me anyway. And there's a lot of quotes like that. And there's versions that jocks will use, versions that geeks will use. And I'm highly critical of it. But I will say, this study is about whether you like the quote, not necessarily whether you post those quotes. I want something specifically about the people who feel the need, not just that they agree with it or that they like it, but they're like, you know what, my social media is just going to be repeating a bunch of stuff that other people have said or that I falsely believe other people have said.
Well, here's the thing, is I honestly don't have a problem if people want to post inspirational quotes. Like, it doesn't really bother me. And sometimes I'll read a quote that somebody posts and be like, wow, that'll like kind of help me throughout the day. Like yesterday, I posted an Instagram and I had a quote and it said, "Never give up on your dreams. Keep sleeping."
That was inspirational.
That is inspirational.
I went to sleep instantly.
See?
Like,
no, but for a lot of people, there are ones and they can help. Quotes help people. A lot of people really like quotes, and there's no problem.
Let me be clear.
But this study,
I'm criticizing bad ones,
But
not
this is what I'm
good
saying
ones.
here is like with this study in particular, and I think sometimes with the ones that we see on Facebook and social media, they're literally just jumbled words that are made to sound smart.
Yeah.
I went on somebody's Twitter the other day who is somebody who is, I'm not going to get into it, but somebody who is deemed as intelligent in our community, and I'll show you after, and they posted a quote that I like. Either I'm really, really dumb and couldn't decipher it, and I don't think that's the case.
Do you remember the quote?
In this instance, I'm not going to read it because what if they watch it? I just don't want to get into it. But the quote made no sense.
Yeah. So
no sense.
I feel so. Even though this basically confirms everything I believe about the world, I need to play devil's advocate. So the BS quote.
First you're supporting it, and then I say something in support, and you're like, I need to play devil's advocate.
No. I was playing devil's advocate before. I was criticizing it before you said that. So like the abstract beauty transforms hidden meaning or whatever. It might be that some people like it, not on an intellectual level, but that the sheer words itself, like poetry, flow well.
Yeah.
It might be that they're enjoying it on a level that is a little bit harder to directly measure in the sense that a grad student would. Like I want to give that as a possibility. I don't think that that's the way the quotes necessarily should be appreciated, but that might be why. Like when you read like the Tao Te Ching or something like that, there's like sort of a beauty to the language beyond just the lessons, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I do think that there's like a scientific bias in this study because they are saying
scientists are always doing
like
that.
Alternative medicine's been around a lot longer than Western medicine. It has had some success. It's not just like this like foofy.
Yeah.
Some people are.
But
foofy
like people
about
always
it.
say, if alternative medicine actually works, it becomes medicine. It's alternative medicine because there's no real evidence in it.
Well, whatever. So I'm just saying, like religious beliefs, like you know what I mean.
Those have been around a long time.
Yeah, those have been around a long time. They do provide people something, doesn't necessarily mean they're dumb, and I think that's kind of an unfair conclusion on the behalf of the scientists.
Yeah, damn you, scientists.
Stupid inspirational quotes. All right, guys. I want to know what you think about this. Do you think your friends who post inspirational quotes are dumb? Let us know in the comments down below. And be sure to write their names, and we'll see you soon.